I just spent the last, like, 30 hours in just absolute terror. Remember Parasites? 2 years ago. I tried to survive 100 days with Parasites. Well, since then, these little guys right here, they've gotten significantly scarier. They're so... Look. You think that's a pig? That's not a pig. Oh, hey, a little cow? Not a cow. Hey, that's new. That's a giant tower of skeletons. That wasn't there when I first played this. What is that? What is that thing? Oh, take a look at that. That guy's gonna try to get in my house. That's good. Love that. These things are... the parasites have evolved, alright? They're significantly scarier now. And, just to make it a little bit better, I made it so that nighttime is very, very, very dark. Extremely dark. Pitch black. You can't see anything. But you can hear the parasites coming. And just to make things just a tiny bit more difficult, every 10 days, these little guys right here, they're gonna swarm my base and try to get in.
Oh, look at that!
Eventually they're gonna be able to dig.
Oh!
Some are gonna be able to break blocks, and later on, bigger and bigger boys are gonna show up.
Oh!
It's gonna be awful.
Oh!
Look, that's the bunker I made. You think it can hold them? It doesn't. I thought it would. It doesn't. They find a way in.
Look at this! Look at that through the... Okay.
This was the absolute most challenging 100 days video I've ever done. It was... I can't even begin to tell you how brutal... Okay, hold on. Okay, day one. Okay, so I started off by immediately getting blinded by some sort of plant in the swamp that I spawned in. And like usual, I got distracted by the wildlife.
Hey, how's it going? Hello? My man the pig. You little sniff.
Instead of doing this, I should have been barreling towards finding shelter before nightfall, because without it, I wouldn't survive. And I know this because this was my 15th attempt at trying to record this video.
Okay. Is it going after me? Is it going after... Is it going after me? It's going after me. Can it go in water? It can it go... It's fast. It's fast. It's fast. It's fast. What is this start?
Oh, this guy thinks he's gonna survive.
What is... They're the spider things! There's so many of them! They're forming up now! The spiders keep forming! Look at the cows! The cows want me! The pigs want me! It's these spider things! They're creepy! Oh my... They keep forming! They keep forming! They're popping up every... Oh, I don't know what to do! I don't know what to do! Look how fast they are! They just...
Yep. Dead again. Nothing more, nothing less. Just one dead man.
Oh! 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 I need to get these things away from me, and I don't know the best way of doing that.
I am a man in danger. I found a building in the woods made of stone, but you know what? I did not trust it. Probably because I saw cobwebs through the windows, and without anything at all in my possession, I figured this was something I'd look at later. All right. So I kept looking, and not too far away from here, I found the ruins of a castle. This place looked good, good enough to survive the night, or at least that's what I thought. Turns out I'd be spending the next several days here, completely trapped. While an army of creatures that looked like something that crawled out of a Taco Bell septic system tried to get in. But the castle, it was good. There were some holes in it, and there wasn't much in terms of loot. But, you know, I was more happy with how it was at least a standing structure. I made a crafting bench, then some wooden pickaxe, and some stone tools, which I used to get wood and meat.
Oh! Where you going? Relax!
And eventually iron, which was just outside of the castle, thankfully. There was a lot of it, though, which was good. But what wasn't good was the sun was setting, and by this point, I wasn't sure if I was going to survive the night. So I ran inside, tried to seal up as many entrances to the castle as I could. Then I made several campfires and placed them down in various spots, both to light this place up and to hopefully deter the parasites when they come. I didn't know if that worked or not, but you know, I was a man trying anything at this point already. Then I climbed to the top of the tower and waited, and experienced what is the scariest part of this mod pack. It gets very, very dark, and you might not be able to see the creatures coming, but you can hear them.
Okay, here we go. Immediately chest piece. Immediately. So to be honest, I don't think it's going to do any good. And then shield. Shield. Okay, here we go. I have the fear debuff. Just from that? What does that thing do? Just a little guy. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't want to be up here anymore. Let's see if they're coming. Oh, yep, that's coming. It's coming for sure.
Whoa! This is a subscription checkpoint, all right? If you're not subscribed and you've watched this month, what am I saying right now? I'm trying to make you subscribe, right? If you want to, do it. If you don't want to, I don't know. Okay, I hope you do though. Genuinely, from the bottom of a man's heart, I hope you just shut up. Let them watch the video. Okay, come on, I'm leaving.
Oh! Close the door. This is open. Wait, wasn't there a closed door somewhere else? Okay. 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 That's right. You know what I just realized? Look what I can do. Wait, think about this. I want to make a halberd. But then I can't use a shield. I need to use a shield. So I want, it's a saber, right? Okay. Handle. Just need one. What do you mean one? Why are you... Okay. Solve the hive and fear. I just heard two things drop to the earth when I walked out there.
It was at this point, sitting in this enclosed room, that I thought about everyone else making hardcore videos where they're building slime factories, 500 tier farms, making end portals the size of the moon. I don't know what they're all having fun. And here I was, for my video, huddled over with the literal fear debuff, both in-game and real life, clinging to life. So I sat there and waited for that sweet, sweet morning sun, thinking it would burn up all the parasites, and no, they do not. These men do not care about the sun at all.
I see the dawn of day, but I also see that. Look, it's right there. I gotta take care of some of these things. Because won't they like multiply? The spider webs are good. I can do this.
I was a man waking up on day 2, or I wasn't waking up. I was a man bloodshot eyes on day 2, thinking, "Wow, I got 99 more days of this. This was Hey, it's gonna be good. So, but you know, I had a lot to do in very little time. Hey, this video is sponsored by Honkai Star Rail, a brand new free-to-play cross-platform RPG. You can play on both mobile and PC, and you can play anytime, anywhere, right? Anywhere you want. It's pretty good. Meet new friends, explore new worlds, increase your combat power, and overcome powerful enemies. This is an immersive RPG experience set in a fantastical sci-fi universe. Look at all this. Each character has very cool attire. Okay, you'll definitely be able to find a style that suits you from dozens of characters. Like, take a look at this man right here, good guy right here. Yeah, it's turn-based gameplay, which is very easy to understand, even for a simple man like me. I can understand this. But despite its easy-to-learn gameplay, Honkai Star Rail also has a deep battle system. So if you got a giant, massive brain, you can learn a ton about this. You step into the Astral Express, right? You get to know new acquaintances and learn about their backstories, embark on adventures on different planets, and save the world along the way. So you need to download Honkai Star Rail right now using the link below, and you'll get 50 Stellar Jades using the redeem code on the screen now. You don't want to miss this, right? So thanks to Honkai Star Rail for sponsoring this video.
You hear that? How is a man supposed to go out his door when you got sounds like that going on? Like, oh, 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 oh. Okay. I don't want to. I'm looking around. Oh, whoa. Okay. Water. Get to the water. Get to the water. I don't even want to look behind me. Go. Oh. Do I have a boat? I don't have a boat. I should have made a boat. Look at this chicken. Oh, they're still coming. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I can beat them. I can beat them. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. Whoa! They go in the water. Oh! Oh, there's... Oh. Okay, one more. One more to deal with. I can take this guy out. Okay, whatever that is, just gonna deal with that right away.
If you thought it was a bit hairy there, you have absolutely no idea what you're in for. Little did I know at the time, but in this mod, there's a phase system, and depending on what's going on in the world, in regards to parasites, how many there is, what they're doing, who they've killed, they've got their own world going on, right? While I'm building this, they got doesn't matter. They get points as they do things, and the more points they get, the stronger they get. The hive mind grows, and after that first night attack, the global parasite was growing stronger.
The heads. Okay, this head I can deal with. There's two heads. Okay, that one just dealt with itself. That's one of my favorite type of problem. Problem that deals with itself. Okay, okay. That's a problem I can't deal with. Look, did you see what was in my... Look at this. The guy was waiting for me up there. Oh!
It had only been one night, and this entire area was already crawling with parasites. So I started contemplating playing it safe and just beelining out of this area because I didn't want to start off in an area that was already swarmed by parasites.
Just leave the area then. Just go somewhere else. What are those normal cows? Every time... What is that? There's a nuclear bomb.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest here, and I'll tell you that Yet again, I did not fully read the description of the mods I was downloading, so I wasn't surprised when I saw a nuclear bomb not even 100 blocks away from my house. I had no idea that was going to be, but you know what? It was in the game now. Hey, hope that's not a problem for later. Yeah, it is. Anyway, so I killed some parasites in the woods near the castle, trying to eliminate as many of them as I could because I thought, you know what, I'll kill these things, knock those points down, don't let this spiral out of control. You see, whenever you kill a parasite, you get negative points, which is good because the less points there are globally, the less evolved the parasite is. So even letting a little, one of these little things, I think they're called buglins, get away, it can cause a lot of problems later. Not to mention they can also infect wildlife. And the wildlife, once they're infected, they look like regular pigs, but then you get up close and ooh, it is not a normal... Take, for example, this chicken right here. I had no idea that that chicken could potentially be infected.
I don't want to kill these chickens because I feel like I can... Okay. I'm gonna die out there.
I was stuck inside the castle again, and little did I know, but just outside my doors, a swarm was forming. And the longer I waited to get out, the more parasites would grow and evolve.
I have no idea how I'm gonna survive this. I gotta go kill parasites. Okay, okay. There's a lot of them. Way more than I thought. You know what? I honestly think the best course of action right now is for me just to walk into that group of parasites and just start a new world.
After seeing that, what was going on just outside my doors, I knew that the only option at this point was to flee. So I grabbed my stuff, opened the door, and tried to cut a path towards the lake. I cut down multiple parasites, and I thought I was going to make it. That was until I heard the scariest sound there is in this entire mod pack. The sound of an assimilated enemy. And it wasn't just one coming from me. It was two. So I ran back inside.
Did you see that? Do you see that? Do you see? There's assimilated enderman.
After hearing that, I truly considered just walking out the door and letting them infect me. And you might be thinking, hey, what's wrong with those things? I'll tell you, they can teleport to you without you looking at them, and they almost immediately one-shot you. And they're also scary too, they make scary sounds. I did not like. I was gonna end it right here and just move on to a new topic for 100 days ago. But I didn't. I slowly and surely cut down every parasite I could from the safety of inside my house. Additionally, I lowered the roof 2 blocks near the door, and just outside the door to make sure that the Enderman couldn't get me. And then when I was able to get one trapped between the wall and the lower outdoor roof, I killed it. Then I killed more, and more, and more, and more parasites. I was slaughtering these things. And eventually, when I thought the coast was clear, I ran for it. I got in a boat and I sailed without looking back. Never coming back here. No, never.
That place is done.
As a matter of fact, if I come back to this point in the video, you can say, wow, look who the cat brought back to this point in the video. It doesn't even make sense. Okay, anyway, so I sailed further down the coast and found another building. This one seemed far more secure. Probably because it had barbed wire and fences all around it. When a man sees barbed wire and fences, he thinks, all right, that is not a jail, that is a fortress. So I went in there and I determined that this is where I was going to stay for the next little while. And there was also a village behind it, which is not too bad, you know? The next day I looted the village, and since this was 1.12 or whatever, the village wasn't that good. But you know what? It had some stuff. Wait, no, I wrote in my script it had amazing stuff in it. What? Oh yeah, it had iron, tons of food. There was tools, it had weapons. There was 2 diamonds in a chest. Not to mention a stockpile of gold. Why am I just going off script and saying this village wasn't very good? What was wrong with me? Anyways, this was I wrote in the script absolutely incredible. So where did I get in my mind that this was? I gotta stop getting off topic. Anyway, so not even 10 minutes ago, I was moments away from ending this by just sacrificing myself to Taco Bell's septic tank. That is a terrible... Why is that written in there? Anyways, now I was safe. At least for now. I used the iron I found to craft the rest of my iron, or my armor, and I called it a night. Day 5, I had a lot to do, but I was still... I don't know what I was doing around in the town for some reason.
Hey, how's it going? Actually, you mind if I take this?
I needed more diamonds, so I started mining from inside my little base, and I was trying to find some redstone, and after a little bit, and finding a big chasm, I carefully went down, and I got a tiny little bit of redstone, just enough. But even this small act was absolutely terrifying.
I don't know about doing this. Did you hear that? I hear stuff. Yep. Don't know where it is. Okay. I think it's that thing. Which, as long as it stays there, I'm okay with that.
I needed the redstone to make a bloody clock, which you can use to track the progression of the parasites. It'll tell you how many points they have, what's going on. I needed to make this thing.
Okay, so what I can do is I can go like this. I can make a clock, and then around the clock I can make a bloody clock. And then 2. We're on phase 2 right now. That's perfect.
Phase 2. Not terrible, but not great. In phase 2, several things can happen. Ruptures, which are those little, I think they're little head things that run around, they will attack anything, regardless if they're alone or not. Assimilated mobs, such as the assimilated enderman, will start spawning naturally. And that is, hey, that's good. Love that. They'll get more of those guys out there. And sleeping in a bed, as I've been doing for a while now, will add even more points. You are penalized for sleeping. If I get to 1,000 points, phase 3 begins, and that's where some really bad stuff starts to happen, and it starts to snowball. I did not want to get to phase 3, okay? So I kept to myself, and I went mining, and it didn't take long for me to find diamonds, and not just a few, but a lot of them. I also found these cinder blooms, which are little flowers that when stepped on, they would cause anyone to catch on fire, or however you're supposed to word that grammatically. These things were going to be extremely useful because the parasites, if you're not familiar with them, do not like fire. If these things get lit on fire, they take a ton of damage. So anything fire-related was incredibly valuable to me. So I grabbed these things and kept going. I found another diamond, but there was also some just horrible sounds around it, so I ignored it for now and I figured I'd come back later. I kept mining, and unfortunately, a swarm started to approach.
That's... Why does it have to be right now?
At this time, I didn't think it was a big deal, since I was underground, and usually, they won't spawn this deep. At least not in large numbers, so I ignored it. Which, yeah, probably should not ignore stuff like this. And you'll see why soon. I found more diamonds further into the mine, and then I called it quits and went back up to the surface. In the morning, when I returned to the surface, there was a very nice surprise waiting for me up there.
Oh.
But don't worry, I had a plan. I went back into the mine. Usually, I would just stay down there and ignore the problem. But you absolutely cannot ignore these things with this mod. So I filled a bucket with lava, came back up to the surface, and gave my mans the type of shower you get when you go to a hotel. You know.
Just like this. Oh! 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 That's disgusting. Look at all that. It's foul.
I cleaned up all the goop and I looked around outside for any other parasites, and sure enough, near the lake, I found one straggler. I took care of him and used my diamonds to make a pickaxe and a new chest piece. I wanted to see if there was anywhere else I could build, because this place, it was okay here, but I thought I might be able to find something a little bit better. So I sailed down the coast again, and I found a pirate ship. And yeah, yet again, I do not know why there is a pirate ship in this mod pack. I don't know what mod I added that adds pirate ships. It does not fit the theme, but you know what? Hey, look at this. There's pirates in this now, I guess. So it's good. So I boarded the ship, looted the chest, and just moved on. Okay, remember those diamonds from a few days ago that I found that I was too scared to go get? Well, I figured with the new gear that I had and the additional resources, I could probably get them. So I climbed down and I approached the ore.
There it is. All I gotta do is just go down there and get it. But there's all that. I hear an Enderman.
Regular parasites, no problem, okay? But an assimilated Enderman guarding that thing, it was an entirely different problem. So I dug a 2x1 hole into the wall and I approached it very slowly. Then I used my absolutely gargantuan brain, and somehow, I don't know how, but I managed to pour lava on it, killing it. Yeah, mostly, and I say mostly because after I thought the coast was clear and I went across the chasm, apparently these things can drop their heads, which they're still active. So I killed it and I got the diamonds and I got out. But I wasn't done with assimilated Endermen. These things, I may as well title this video, I spent 100 days with the assimilated Enderman, and me and the two guys, what? Shut up. Stop going off script. The next day I woke up and I did my morning patrol of the village to look for parasites. The coast was clear, so I moved on to the lake, and out of nowhere, I was attacked.
It's glitching out because it's stuck in the water. Okay. Oh. 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 They can go in water. I don't know why I keep thinking I can get in water to get away from them. Did it drop anything? What's going on over there? Why is there so many... The lag is gonna get me killed. I have to get them all after me. Hey, how's it going? Come on! Everyone through this thing.
The cinder blooms were insanely effective. I don't even know if I'm not even confident that they're called cinder blooms. I think I just wrote that. I think cinder bloom is from World of Warcraft. I have no idea what these things are called. Anyways, I wanted my base that I would build in the future covered in these things. I wanted this place to be like a giant flowery field of flaming flowers, okay? That would be beautiful. Anyways, my victory was short-lived though, because not even 50 blocks away from where I was a parasite nest. Think of these things like cracks in the Taco Bell septic. Stop with the Taco Bell septic joke, all right? I'm not going to mention it. I don't care how many more times I write it in the script. I'm done talking about it. It's disgusting. All the septic pipes, all sorts of stuff oozing out of these things. There's no need for that. Anyways, at this time, greasy, gargantuan monstrosities were slithering out. So what is... Okay, I had no idea what this thing was, but I wanted to get rid of it as soon as possible. And coming off of a victory like I just had, I was feeling very confident, so I approached it with a bucket of lava, and I got it to chase me. A deathly game that I was unaware of how deadly these things were at the time. Then I dumped the lava like an idiot and walked right into it, and I caught it on fire. Oh no, he was the idiot. I thought I walked in lava. Hey, look at this, man's burning. He's the idiot, not me. Anyways, I led it to the water, and for some reason I finished it off in the water. I looted whatever it dropped and rushed over to the nest to finish the job. I cracked open whatever these eggs were. And then I killed the bolsters and looted it while I could. I don't know what these nests are for, and I don't know what they give me, but, you know, I'm gonna take them out when I can. On day 10, I crafted a very, very special item. It's known as a lure. These things are, you use them to push back the points of the parasites. You gotta try to make these as frequently as you can.
Can I put this outside? Points reduced.
These things were going to be key, and I don't know why I wrote that in the script because I barely ended up using them, so you're going to see me use them like 3 times, and then I just completely forget about them. Anyway, so I still needed somewhere to build, so I sailed down the river looking for something. I found this brick factory-looking thing, and I looted it. Like, I got some stuff. I got a gas mask, and I have no idea what I'll do with this, but it's cool, I guess. Then I returned home. I wanted to build a very, very secure bunker. Somewhere a man like me could go and not have to worry about something blasting me or spraying ooze on me or turning me into taco. Stop. I swear I will stop. Okay, so the base in my mind was this absolutely beautiful bunker. A very, very secure bunker that was completely underground. And to get into it, it was very secure. There was water nearby, and I wouldn't have to worry. It was going to be perfect. So I kept looking around, but I wasn't finding anywhere too appealing. There were some mountains, and I thought maybe I could build like a suspended building between the two of them. But let's be honest here: there's gonna be flying parasites later, and they're gonna just chew through any bridge I make. So this I didn't know. So I just went home, and when I got there, I wanted to start enchanting. So I left to get books from the village, and I somehow forgot that night was a swarm night.
Oh, that is not good. We're doing this in a village too? Those sounds are terrifying. Oh no. Parasites are going to consume the villager. Get inside! Close your door! Close your doors! They're coming. Look!
This was one of the most terrifying things I have ever experienced in Minecraft. Just look the atmosphere of this.
Oh! Oh! This is horrifying.
I stayed inside the house for the full swarm, and I found a way to open up a window, just a crack in the window, and mostly safe shoot mobs from inside, occasionally burning them. However, zombies spawned and the parasites started slaughtering them, which isn't good. It's not good because every time the parasites kill another mob, they get a ton of points. So I didn't want them killing zombies. Nevertheless, I survived the night from the safety of the house. But in the morning, I needed to get out of here, so I broke out of there like a man running from his dark, dark past. I have no idea what that means. I'm not why that's in the script.
Oh! Oh! Get inside! Get inside your homes! It's all safe out here. See? Look at this thing. Another one. Okay. That it?
Once I was free and out of immediate danger, I got into my boat and sailed around looking for somewhere to build. I needed somewhere badly. Absolutely badly, but I wasn't finding anything. Eventually, I gave up again and just started cutting down trees on this beach near where I was currently staying. Fire was going to be key to taking these things down, and if I wanted to be truly safe, I was going to need to use fire. And specifically, I was going to need fire-related enchants. And the good news is that in this mod pack, I had the many enchants mod, or Mo enchants. I don't know what it's called, but there was more enchants, all right? There was a lot, and there was many relating to fire. So I really needed to get this enchanting table set up. So I went down to the mines, I got obsidian, and came up and made the table. Books were also easy to get because the village had some bookshelves in one of the houses. So I made the books, the bookshelves, I mined out an area and set up an enchanting station. And then I started enchanting. It's very boring to watch people enchant stuff in videos, so we're not going to sit through this again like I did in the last video. Anyway, so I got Fire Aspect 2 on a book, but I didn't want to waste it on my iron weapons. I figured I would use this later on diamond weapons, so I just kind of put that in the chest for now. Yeah, I did. Then I made a diamond saber. At some point, though, I got Advanced Efficiency 3, that I put on my pickaxe, which is an amazing enchant, but it kind of causes some problems because it mines blocks too fast, so the game doesn't register that the blocks have been removed, and then I end up walking to invisible blocks, and it causes some problems, all right? You'll see that later. And I didn't put Fire Aspect on my sword yet because I wanted to get a base enchant and then apply it. It's very boring and it doesn't matter, all right? You're just going to see some enchants start popping up later. Anyways, I need a level, so I went out and started killing some stuff, and then I went back into the mines and I killed more stuff.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I wasn't too sure about being down there when there was stuff like this going on. I also wasn't too sure that the stuff that was going on here I should leave alone because those parasites, it would start to spread and then it would spiral out of control. So I tried to deal with it then and there.
Oh. Okay. I could just pour this lava and kill it, but I want the XP.
I thought it was done, but a man like me just could not have been more wrong. If this cave was a meal at Taco, oh my, I'm not even gonna, I'm just gonna say that this was gonna make me go a bit nutty, all right? I'm not gonna read the next line here. There's no point in reading the next line I've written because it's pointless, all right? Things were just about to get nutty. I made a new iron saber. Again, I just didn't want to use the diamond one yet and waste its durability. Not until I could put an enchant on it. And I spent the day cooking meat and looking for weapons that I could make through the menu of options. In the morning, I did what I always do. I walked outside the safety of the fence, took a little look around to see if there was anything going on.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Where's that? Is it just sitting there? Oh!
I ended up safely killing all of that from the bunker down here, and then I made the foolish decision to leave. I wanted to go down into the nearby dungeon. There was this castle tower thing. Why I wanted to go down here, I have no clue. I remember at the time thinking there was a reason, but right now I have no clue why I was doing this. But you know, there's actually some decent stuff down there. It was mostly food and torches, but also some random enchants. And there's also some parasites down here.
Oh! Town tunnel. No, 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 no. Oh! That guy's got a syringe. This man wants to inject me with something. Oh, little one. I hate little ones. I don't want to waste these arrows. Okay. Okay.
I ended up finding a room where I could sleep down there, so that's what I did. I can't remember if I got this before or I got it while I was down there, looking through the footage, I don't know. But I found this bow, which had flame on it, and wow, a bow is already very good against parasites, but a bow with flame on it, ooh, a man like me was very happy to get that. That was very, very good. I also got a bunch of potions. All this stuff was good, but I kept looting, and then I heard this.
Yeah, that's level 30. I should just get out of here. It sounds like parasites are attacking an Enderman. And if that is happening, that's a parasitic horse attacking an Enderman. Okay. Okay. Time to leave. Time to leave right now. Time to leave.
So I got back to the room and slept. I got my stuff and I had to back up to get out of this place. But there was only one problem. One huge, massive problem. There was a certain man waiting for me at the surface.
Okay. Haven't been outside in a while. In a few days. How's it going? You regular pig? I'm sorry to do that. I had to check to see if you... I feel bad now. That man was running away. Okay. There's an assimilated Enderman. Oh, okay. Oh. Teleport? He's right there, he's upstairs. Oh! 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 That scared me. There's 2 more. Or is that a head? Can I aggro it? I don't know how to deal with that. See that fear debuff? It's real. Yeah, they're both gone now. Who knows where they are? Okay, I'm running. Oh.
I built another lure because I was getting sick of seeing these assimilated Endermen. I thought maybe if I made more lures, I could get rid of them. But you know what? Assimilated Endermen, they were the least of my concern later on. They much bigger and scarier mobs. You'll see what I mean soon. Anyway, so I spent the next day mining. I was finding all sorts of things. Gold, iron, the blue stuff that while I'm writing the script, I have no idea what it's called. How can I forget that? It's called lapis. Why did I not know what I was called when I was writing this? Anyway, so I got cobblestone, I don't know.
Oh my. Is that a bear? Almost dropped on my head. There we go.
A man like me could not have a moment of peace. You know, with the diamonds I had found, I made more armor. Then I did some enchanting and went to bed. I didn't want to wait any longer to build somewhere. I needed to start building right then and there. So I decided on choosing the beach. And if I remember correctly, there was a very strong reason for it.
So my choices to build are either this island. My top choices. I mean, my choices are infinite, but... Or... this little... kind of like this, to be honest. You know why? Because there's turkeys. Can't go wrong with turkeys, so...
What? It was turkeys? I started building here because of the turkeys? This location played a very crucial role in... Okay. Anyway, so, this was it. This was the place. This was I was gonna build. I guess it was okay. There was like a hill and there was some water nearby, but there was trees, which was not very good to have trees. I need to be able to see around me. So I started cutting down trees, and it didn't take long for some the parasites to show up.
Just stopped attacking me. And it brought a pig with it. Like, why do they have an additional move? Look at this guy. Ah, you're weak in the forest. You can't move. You gotta run from tree to tree. Sorry, turkey. There we go. Oh, the head! Oh wait, they can't swim down. They can't swim underwater.
So within 2 minutes and 30 seconds of showing up on this beach, I had already become distracted, and I was trying to breed turkeys for some reason. Well, I don't know why. Hey, here's me walking around trying to get turkeys and trying to get them to follow me for some reason. Before I had didn't even have a place to put them, but here I am trying to do that for some reason. Anyways, I eventually got back to cutting down trees, and yeah, it was good. The next morning when I woke up, I saw something very nice.
Okay. That is not good. Phase 3. I gotta look that up.
While I'm recording this right now, the voiceover for this, I have absolutely no idea what it was that I said was nice, so you just saw it. I hope it was nice, right? I don't know what I meant by that. Then I got back to cutting down trees, except this time I built this little structure to protect me from assimilated Endermen. However, on my way home that night, I somehow, again, forgot that it was a swarm night.
That's not good. Kill a lot of parasites very quickly. Oh! Yeah, of course, as soon as I figure out how to take advantage of the attack.
I left the house in the morning and I started getting flint to make arrows. Then I got back to cutting down trees and killing turkeys. And then I think I gave up on breeding them because there was just too much going on for the situation I was in. The next day I made something called assimilated soup, which for some reason I thought would be a good idea to consume. Luckily, I was full of hunger, so I did not need to eat the assimilated Taco Bell. Okay. That's enough. That is enough out of you. Anyway, so I was running around the town trying to lower my hunger for some reason so I could try to eat it.
Look at that. Where's the head? A horse! A wolf! Hey, horse, how's it going? Oh, okay. Yeah, what are you doing here? Get out of here.
The base I was staying in had barbed wire around it, which I wanted to take with me because that was the whole reason I came here. It looked very secure, looked very safe, looked good, and it was also damaging mobs that walked into it. So when I build my new bunker, I absolutely needed to build this. So I looked up the recipe to make it and found out that you could make something even better. It was something called flaming barbed wire. And anything fire related, remember, anything fire related was a man like me needed to have. So seeing that got my attention. But to make it, I was going to need red phosphor, which was only attainable in the Nether. So that was going to be my focus soon. So I went down to the mines, found where I had made obsidian before, and made a portal.
Just gonna take a peek. One little peek. I'm almost certain there's no parasites in the Nether. So let's just go through and see it. Is that phosphorus? What is this stuff? Okay.
I didn't want to give up just yet, so I went back in, healed myself, and wasn't about to start just picking up random things this time. But for once, having a messy, full inventory with all my stuff on me, actually gave me a huge... It was a bonus here. A huge bonus, because it meant that I could only pick up the things that were in my inventory, and I didn't need to worry about accidentally picking up the Red Death or whatever it was that I picked up before that nearly killed me. So I filled my inventory and started inspecting everything that I could look at, and eventually, I found it. Turns out what I had mined before and what had almost already killed me was it. However, it has the red phosphor blocks have a small chance of dropping that whatever the Red Death stuff is. So just as long as I had a full inventory and reserved one of the spots for red phosphorus, I could walk over all the stuff that drops from mining one of these blocks and not have to worry about being incinerated. So that's what I did. I spent the next little while in the Nether just walking around looking for these blocks and collecting as much red phosphorus as I could. To make this stuff, I was going to need a blast furnace. And it's not the blast furnace that you're probably familiar with from the future version of Minecraft. This was a very different type of blast furnace that wasn't exactly easy to make. It needed a lot of stuff. But it was worth it to make it, because if I made this blast furnace, I could make a ton of other stuff that would be really useful against the parasites. So I knew that I needed to make this blast furnace. One of the parts that I was going to need to make it was tungsten, and lucky for me, it happened to be all over the cave that I was currently in. So that part was easy. What was difficult was going to be to make the copper plates. Getting copper is easy, you can just find it anywhere, but to make specifically plates, I was going to need to make a new machine called a press, which wasn't complicated to make, but it did require a absolute boatload of iron. But I figured I was going to come across a bunch of iron anyways while I was looking for the other parts, so I'd worry about that later. Once I had the press, I was going to need a blueprint folder, okay? There's a lot of stuff here. You can see it's just layers on layers and layers. The blueprint folder was, you could get schematics that you'd put into the press, and then you could make the press make the plates, all right? So to make the blueprint folder, I was going to need paper. And to get paper and any other mod pack, simple. You just go get bamboo or whatever, sugarcane. But the problem with this mod pack is that I knew that whatever bamboo I found, there was going to be the most disgusting creature you could ever possibly imagine standing on it. So I left the cave, and sure enough, the most disgusting creature I could ever possibly imagine was standing on that bamboo.
Right there. And look, there's the stuff I need. Hey, good to see ya. You mind if I just take that really quick? Well, the good thing is that there's two of them. Okay. Okay. See how quick you can go from an alive man to a dead man? Hey, made a mistake. Kinda hoping you did the well. It's always the head after they gotta worry about. That scared me. You guys all good? I think that was both of them taken care of. I don't know what it is with this lake. It's like a cursed lake.
That little excursion, which was only a few feet, took nearly all day. So I converted the paper into the machine template folder, which I couldn't use just yet because I didn't have the press. But the next day, I was finally able to make the press, so I made it. I placed it down, I opened it up, and the first thing I saw was a little temperature gauge on the left and thought, I have no idea how to use this thing. I should have probably looked it up. So then I thought, okay, you know what? Let me open up this machine template folder. Maybe that will explain how to use it. And I opened that thing up and thought, wow, I am a man who is very lost right now. I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking at. I was gonna call Guinness and say, hey, come on down. I'm gonna get the world record for world's most confused man, and that is me in that moment. But you know what? I figured it out. Call Guinness? What does that even? Okay. Anyway, I figured out that first you need to make a flat stamp, which is it's an easy recipe. You just use whatever base ore you want. So you can use iron, stone, diamond, tungsten, etc., and that will dictate how the durability of it. Then you need to use some bricks and redstone. It's a fairly easy recipe. So the next day I made one. With that flat stamp, I could then use the machine template folder to select the type of stamp that I wanted. In this case, I picked an iron plate stamp. You then put that plate stamp into the press, which needs to be heated up using some sort of fuel. I used lava buckets. I did that earlier, by the way. Once the machine is at the required temperature, you can remember that little temperature gauge that confused me? You can put ores in and start stamping.
There we go. 2, 3.
Now that I had my copper plates, I could make a copper panel, which I could then use to make the blast furnace. But I underestimated how much copper I was going to need, so I had to go out and get more. And when I did that, I found something not so great.
Okay. Okay, that... I believe that is something that I need to deal with immediately.
That thing was a beacon, and if left unchecked, it would spread to the entire world, and it would basically kill me, okay? It would get to stage 5 and it would kill me. There's no need for an explanation. If I didn't kill that thing then and there, I would die, okay? So I need to deal with this thing immediately. My plan was to make something known as an incendiary grenade. I found this thing a few days ago when I was looking through weapons, and this thing right here, you'll see just how incredible it is. At the time, I had no idea how incredible this thing was, but I knew this was the perfect tool for the job. But I needed to make it as fast as possible and blow whatever that thing was up. So I got the copper panel made, and then I used it in the blast furnace, which was good because with the blast furnace, I could also make steel, which was needed for the grenade. The grenade was easy to make. It only required 3 steel plates. Again, you had to put those things through the press. Boom, 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 and get those plates going. Then I needed to make a steel rod. Probably need to use the press for that too. Boom, get the steel rod. Then I needed some TNT. Not to mention later, I was going to need red phosphorus, which turns it into the incendiary grenade. To make the steel, you need... I made the grenade. No need. I got a big block of text right here explaining it. The grenade was made. And on day 29, I used the wires to make the fuse. I'm still explaining how to make it. When I'm okay. I made the grenade, okay? Now that I have the grenade, I combined it with the red phosphorus. It's still seriously going on? Okay. Finally, I had the incendiary grenade. Look, there it is. Day 29. Got a beautiful grenade ready to go. I had 2 of these things. 2 of these absolute bad boys, all right? Which might not seem like a lot, but making more of these in the future would be easy now that I had all the machinery required to assemble them. I was going to basically turn my base into a giant arms factory. Anyway, so I grabbed them and I headed back into the cave where I saw those parasites. And it was time to see what these things could do.
Okay. Hit it! Hit it! Oh my! Oh! Oh! That annihilated them!
This was the precise moment that I felt like I actually might survive this whole thing. Up until this point, I had very little confidence in the idea that I was going to get to day 100. I thought for sure this video was going to be called I spent 100 days and not I survived 100 days. And I was probably going to have to make a joke about how my cousin was playing or I didn't count. But at this moment right here, I felt like I could actually survive this whole thing. And after seeing how powerful these grenades were, I wanted to make more. The bottleneck, though, in making more was TNT. There wasn't many creepers out in the world because parasites were taking over, so getting gunpowder was going to be difficult. But I needed more, and I learned that you could make gunpowder with niter, which was found in caves. So I went back into where I had blown up the beacon, and I started looking for niter. But I found something even better.
First thing I'm going to do is run over. A creeper spawner? And 1, looks like we completely reverted back from phase 3. That's amazing. There's a witch up there. I don't want to get in business with that guy. I think there's a creeper spawner there, which is massive. Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, blow up. Oh, don't blow up, don't blow up! Animals. Why am I blowing up every creeper? I am horrible. Good. What is with them blowing up? Like what?
I filled my inventory with TNT and yanked that all back to my little chemical factory I had going on down there, and I started to process it all. I made, I think, 6 grenades, 6 of them, but I still had a lot of TNT left over, and I had more red phosphorus. I just wasn't going to make it all at once. I needed to kind of save my resources, but I also didn't want to carry all the grenades with me at the same time, because knowing me, I'm the type of man who would throw all 6 of them at the smallest parasite there is. I was not responsible enough to carry all of it at once. I need to carry 1 or 2 on me, right? So I don't waste them. But it was the night of day 31, which meant that it was a swarm night. So I went upstairs and got ready for the attack.
Okay, here we go. All right. There's a horse. 2 horses. I really like the horses, actually. Oh, look at that thing. Oh! Okay. I don't know what that was, but that almost killed me. Whatever that explosion was, almost killed me. Okay. Whatever it is that's busting off. It's getting out of hand. They just keep coming. Okay, I'm just gonna let it take care of itself. You don't need to be in here. Okay. See, that would have killed me there. What is doing that? Okay, there's about 100 heads out there, or whatever those things are called. There's so many. You know what? Not my problem.
I spent the entire next day enchanting random books in my inventory and basically just wasting valuable time that I could have been using to build my house. I don't know why I was doing this, right? Day 32, write it down in the history books. The world's most useless day. While I was walking through the cave the next day, I saw some giant creature. Something I didn't want in my cave, right? Let's just put it that way.
Okay. Oh! It is so worth it to make those things. Do you see what it did to that spider? I'm down to 2 now, though.
These grenades, I love them. I love them, and I truly hope that Robert, Kim, Lagundo, Shadow, Sneeve, all these people who usually participate in the scenario videos do not watch this video, because I'm going to try to sneak these grenades into a mod pack that we will play in the future, and I would really like to throw them at someone. So I really hope they're not watching this video, all right? If you are, just forget you've... I know it's far enough in the video, I think I can say that. Anyway, so I needed more diamonds because my pickaxe or whatever was getting low and I needed to repair it. So, but I needed to go find more, but it didn't take long to find them.
Right there. Hey, not bad.
So I repaired my pickaxe and I set sail. I needed to go back to a place. I needed to go back to the place where it all began. A place where I made no definitive statements about not returning to, all right? And the reason why I came back here is because, do you remember that little webbed building that I was talking about very, very early on day one that I saw that I eventually wanted to return to? Well, guess what? It was time for me to go back there. Not because I wanted to loot it, but because the brick that it was built out of was a very, 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 very strong brick. Almost as hard as obsidian, I believe. And that was the exact type of material that I wanted to build my bunker out of, because these parasites eventually gain the ability to break blocks. Some of them do. So I needed something strong, and this was it. I went in and I looted the place, but I didn't get anything crazy. But I did find out that there was a lot of steel in here, which would have saved me a lot of time, because I spent a ton of time making the steel with the blast furnace. You know what? I should have just came in here on day one. Doesn't matter. There was no... I don't know. Okay. So, anyways, the next day I returned home and I got more. And I was gonna need a lot of these. I was gonna need these bricks. Right? I need a ton of these bricks, very strong bricks. And I wanted some of the fences too. So I planned on making these things. I don't know. Okay, I was just doing stuff. Perfect. That's great writing, Sean. I was just doing stuff. Anyway, so in case you're wondering, where are the parasites? Because I haven't been talking about parasites in a while. They hadn't left me alone this entire time while I was doing this stuff.
Oh! He's chasing me. Oh! If I get here... Oh, it's just a head. Oh! Okay. Well, the fact that they can turn their body into half the size changes this whole 3 high thing.
I built my first bunker layout with cobblestone, and almost immediately I hated it. So I took it down because I realized that I wanted to build into the hill, so I started digging that out. The following day, I tried a simpler but smaller design that I still didn't like. But I thought, you know what, once I replaced the cobblestone with the proper bricks, it might look okay, so I just stuck with it. And the next day, next day, day 38, I got there and realized how bad it looked, and I wanted a whole new idea. So I tore it all down again. My new plan was to build a fenced-in lockup that led to an underground bunker. The idea was that I could come up from my bunker, step outside, and be totally safe because I'm in a fully fenced-in structure that I could look out of, see what sort of creature was crawling across the field, and be safe. And it would also look cool because there was fences and barbed wire and all that sort of stuff. So, not to mention, whatever the parasites, they'd be burned to death if they walked near the thing. Like electrified fence, but with fire. This was what I wanted to make, and it was coming along nicely. I got the front end and shape done. Then I built the frame for the bunker itself.
Alright, that's not bad.
I headed home after a hard day of work, finally feeling like I was on the right track. But before heading to bed, I made some more fences, which was actually pretty easy to do. I then realized I had actually run out of food, and not realized it because I was so focused on parasites and building. So I went to the village to get some crops, and then I saw a certain man standing on a roof.
What is that thing? It didn't die. I swear I can hear it behind me. It just opened my door! I swear it opened my door. It's being hit by my... Is it dead? I just blew up my chest with all of my enchants in it. I don't think there was anything that good in that chest, to be honest. I mean, it had all my lapis. No, I got my lapis. It had a diamond. 1 diamond. But you know what? The peace I now have knowing that thing is... Look what the bomb did to that building.
That was enough for me for the day. So I went back into the cave and just sort of baking bread. Day 40, okay? Big 40, or as Robert calls it, the Big 40. And Robert, if you're watching this video, please message me. Me and... What? Oh, me and Gerald are deeply concerned about you. What does that even... Oh, yeah, because Robert's in jail. Okay, anyway, so I put this funky door up, and I went from the... What am I even talking about right now? I built a door? What? Oh, yeah, this cool door. Yeah, I remember. So then I added barbed wire to the top of the fences, and it looked pretty good. On the inside, I made this little dirt patch with my shovel and added some reinforced blocks. I learned that from the last 100 days video I did. That was good. Anyways, I was really liking how this place was looking, but there was still a big problem. It was easy to get in via the roof, or lack thereof a roof. Any parasite could just leap over the fence and jump down and latch onto my head, so I needed to fix that. My plan was to fill the entire roof with barbed wire. It would be absolutely perfect. So later that night in the cave, I made more barbed wire by getting aluminum ore, smelting it down, then putting it in the press and using a wire stamp to get wire. Okay, so remember the flaming barbed wire that I wanted to make? I finally did that the next day. I took some red phosphorus, combined it with the barbed wire, and boom, look at that. I had a beautiful flaming barbed wire, which was great. So I got back to building, and for the roof, I just put down all the barbed wire in a nice pattern right there, which is great. Then I wanted some sort of wall to prevent mobs from even getting on it in the first place. So I did that, and I lined even that wall with barbed wire. This was 100 days of barbed wire. I also dug out a bit of more of the bunker to get this thing kind of sorted in. And I somehow completely forgot that night was a swarm night, which meant that it was time to test out this barbed wire base.
I didn't know this was tonight. How did I forget this was tonight? Oh! Oh! Oh, look, it's working. Oh! Oh! It's working. I should have put up more. Oh! Oh, here comes some horses. And a cow. This might be stupid. Oh my. Oh, I'm trying to hit the spider. Exploded. Oh no! Not in here. Not in my base. Oh. Is that a regular Enderman? That's a regular Enderman. Why? I need to aggro this guy. This is horrible. What is doing that?
In the morning, I set up more traps. This time I dug 2x2 pits, and sometimes larger, actually, to be honest. Some of them are some bigger ones, with trap doors, because the trap doors make the mobs just walk right across them. And then in the pit itself, I filled it with more barbed wire. So once the dumb parasites would walk across it, they just fall into the pit and get chewed up. And then I worked on the house more. I needed more iron, though, so I went back to the cave and I got some, and this was just kind of a boring day. And then I need more red phosphorus, so the following day I went into the Nether to find some. With all this new stuff I had gotten, I got to work on making more grenades, and I had 11 of them now. I then set up flaming barbed wire around the bunker, which hopefully would stop any mobs from charging at me from whatever direction they came in during swarms. But while I was setting that up, I had a visitor.
Spider. 2 spiders. Look at that. Look at this. Oh. Is there 3? Yeah, we're not having that in here. Look, it shoots web. Yeah, stay there. The barbed wire works so well.
Hey, I love that giant, big old spider and crawling across the... It's good. I love spiders. Anyway, so I got back to working on the bunker, and I dug out more of it, and I made the floors nicer. The following day, I replaced the walls with reinforced blocks so that if I wanted to, I could... The bunker was secure. It was going to be hard for them to get in, hopefully. I actually had not tested these blocks yet at this time. I was just assuming that they would stop some of the stronger parasites. And that was all... Yeah, that was coming soon. I had no idea at the time. The next trap, though, that I made was, I put, you remember those fire plants, the cinder blooms? I put them, oh no, there was another fire plant, the one that I found in the Nether. I don't even know if I showed that in the video or not. If I did, great. If I did not, okay. I got these from the Nether, so it's good. Anyway, so when mobs walked on these, they burned up. You needed netherrack. They needed to be on netherrack, so it's good. Anyways, you're probably thinking, why didn't I just make a lava moat? I'll tell you why I didn't make a lava moat. Number one, I didn't like the look of it. That is the only reason why I didn't. I wanted a cool looking bunker. Anyways, lastly, I went back to the cave and I grabbed the press and the blast furnace, and I wanted to bring it over to my new base because I didn't want to be working out of this cave anymore. It felt like Tony Stark down there. What? It was not absolutely nothing like Tony Stark. Anyways, no, it is like Tony Stark. You know the first movie when he's like, Tony Stark did this in a cave with his friend, or what? What am I talking about right now? Okay, day 48. One of the mods that I added to this mod pack was known as Security Craft. And Security Craft is a absolutely beautiful mod because it includes a little item known as the security camera, which, unknown to me until this very point, you can actually get a live view of the camera. So if you set one of them up, you can, anywhere else in the world, you can open up a little screen and remotely view that camera's feed. This was absolutely necessary for my bunker. So I wanted to make these cameras immediately. But to make them, I was going to need a block reinforcer, which was like this thing that needed diamonds and a laser block and all this sort of stuff. It was a little bit tricky to make, but not... anyways, for some reason, though, I went out and I was doing this.
Oh, got a hive. He didn't care. Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I remember I was looking for moss because I wanted to make a last line of defense for the trap, where in that if my bunker was breached and I needed to run to the door to the actual bunker itself, I could press a button and whatever was chasing me would get slammed by barbed wire. And to do that, I was going to need sticky pistons, and to get the sticky piston, I was going to need moss because I could use moss to make slime. It's a very boring, long explanation for I want a door that closed on Parasite. Could have just said that. Anyways, when I was in the swamp, I was hearing the weirdest stuff.
What is that? What is that?
I got the moss I needed and eventually just got out of there after hearing that stuff. And on my way back, I found a swimming horse. I could not believe this.
That horse is swimming. Oh! Go! What am I doing? Go, 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 go! I don't know where it is. Oh! Okay, hopefully they won't despawn. They'll just stay out in the ocean for a little bit, and then I can... At some point I want to try to get a horse. What was that? The horses! They've arrived! Okay, the horses now.
The next day, I made the sticky pistons, and the door, it's really not that interesting. Look, hey, there's the door working, it's good. And I didn't do much on day 50 either. I did a bit of mining, and I killed some parasites. And on day 51, I started digging the hole down to where my main safe bunker would be, and I built a ton of ladders, too. And then I somehow again forgot that it was a swarm night.
Alright. Oh, look at that! Oh! 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 Oh no. That's gonna take damage there. Oh! 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 It's taking damage. We're like spitting things in here. Oh, there's another one out there. What's that sound? I'm gonna have to go out there and take that thing down. It's gonna level up. Oh. Here they come. Oh! 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 There's an Enderman. Is it a regular or there's a spider coming in the distance. The spiders get chewed up. One on the roof. Oh my, it scares me so much. There's no warning on that one. Oh no. Oh no, right? Oh no. There's an Enderman. Oh! They're like bombs. There's the Enderman. Is that it? There we go. Okay, it can teleport mobs inside. But it's getting hit right now. It's inside the... Is it dead? You walk out... Look at the heads. There's so many of these. They're not all heads. Some of them are just... Oh my... Where are you going? You were 2 seconds ago, you're ready to take me out. Now you're... Yeah. See you later.
I cleaned up a lot of the goo that was outside, and I went back into the bunker and heard some weird stuff.
Getting up takes so long. What is that? What just happened? What is that? 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 What is that thing? It's got a lot of health. It's in my base. How much health does this thing have? It's moving. I'm getting away. I only have one arrow left, too. I have this, but whatever it is, I kind of want to get whatever it drops. Okay, you know what? Oh my! Long arm fragment.
Yeah, I was having a good day. Me and the parasites. Having so much fun. I thought it was done after that, and you know what? Hey, no, it was not.
Oh! Okay, I got some serious problems.
So I headed back into the castle, and I got some more of the reinforced blocks that I got while I was there. And there's also more parasites.
Okay, there's a beacon somewhere. A beacon just formed somewhere. And I don't know where. That cow is chasing a butterfly or something. Yeah, it's chasing a butterfly. What are you doing? Where is the beacon? Tell me! Show me where your beacon is. Where's the beacon? There's the spider. Oh! Oh!
Okay, day 54. What did I do on day 54? I'll tell you. I got diamonds. Nothing more to say, nothing less. It's good. Now that I had diamonds, it was time to make a camera system. And this was going to be very good because it meant that I would be able to see what was going on outside of my bunker without having to go outside of my bunker. I could monitor these things remotely. But to make them, I needed a block reinforcer, which required glass. And since I had no sand, I had to go out to get some. Yeah, easier said than done in this mod pack, because the moment I walked outside, guess what was out there? Nice big spider for me.
Whoa! Oh! The spider's here! Whoa! Oh! Okay, okay. Oh, I killed it!
After that, I made the block reinforcer.
Universal block reinforcer.
And then, yeah, I made the camera. Next, I made the camera monitor, but I wasn't sure where I wanted to put the camera, but I settled on putting it behind the bunker, and then I attached the camera to it. I was kind of confused about how this all worked.
Okay, then if I take the monitor and I right-click it... Ah! Oh! Oh! Okay, get out of here. How do I get out of the camera? Left shift is not. Can I put this on a wall?
I learned that I could have multiple cameras, so that was my plan. I was going to make a second camera. But while I was doing that, a second beacon spawned somewhere. While I was having fun with cameras, something horrible was going on elsewhere. Then I saw this.
That's a red Enderman. What is that? Oh, I can just look on my monitor. Oh, there's some cursed. Can I zoom in? Just got whatever that is outside of my base. No idea what that is. And now it's gone. I don't know what mod that's a part of. That legitimately scares me. Like, what was that thing? I don't think that's a part of the Parasite mod. I feel like my world save is legitimately cursed. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go set up any more cameras now.
Still, I wanted to get one more camera up, but I didn't want to leave my house after that. Though I did need some stuff from the old house. So in the morning I went and I got in the boat fast. I quickly grabbed an anvil and some radio tower pieces and I came back. I slapped together a tower, put a camera on it, and then connected my monitor to it, and sat back and enjoyed.
Okay, camera one. All looking good from behind. Nothing in the woods. Okay, let's go to camera two. We got a good view up here. Everything's looking good. If I go to camera three. Yeah. Bunker's looking secure. Wait. Oh! Oh! Look at this. Incredible.
I want to set up one more. I was a man who had cameras on the mind, couldn't get enough of these things, I guess. So I wanted one more, just one last camera, especially after that beacon had just reached level 2. This one was going to be in the cave that thing had spawned in before. So I got that set up. Then I checked to see if I could see the cameras from the underground base.
So I can check to see if they're up to anything in here.
Everything seemed like it was working. The next thing I needed to do was more strong. These bricks that I had built my bunker out of, they were reinforced. Nice, strong bricks that are, they don't break easy. So I wanted more of these things. So I sailed out looking for more.
Hey, I forgot about that guy. Oh! Oh! Scares me every time. Too far now. Oh, okay, okay. How far is he gonna chase me for? He always brings a new man, too.
I didn't find anything except for this village, which had a lot of food. which was good because I was getting low on food. And so I just slept there. I started sailing home, and on my way back, I found another village, which... Okay, this village right here, this was the village of my dreams because it had a ton of arrows. And the arrows, oh, those were absolutely key against fighting parasites. Not only that, it also had some diamonds too. Oh, this was a very good village. When I got back, I checked the cameras before getting out of the boat, and when I confirmed it was clear, I ran to the bunker. I climbed down and made a new door frame, and then I slept. I set up a farm in the bottom of the bunker, but, you know, I'm a man who has trouble with farms. I thought this time it was going to work, and, yeah, you'll see. Anyway, so I got this farm set up, but the bunker was just... It didn't look very nice down here. It kind of looked like, it looked like something I would make. So I wanted to try to make it look a little nicer down here. And so, the floor, I don't know, that's where I figured I'd start. I wanted smooth stone, but I didn't have any coal, so I went to get some. And thankfully, I did, because when I went into the cave near the bunker, well, look what I found. Oozing tentacles, rooting all over it.
I don't know what those things are. They didn't seem to care about. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's not good. Oh, there's another one. Look at that thing has got this.
I came out of the cave with like 51 coal, more fire plants, and a ton of iron. It was worth it going into there. So now that I had all this coal, I could finally make the floor look a little bit nice in the bottom of the bunker. I also made lights above the crops. I completely stole this idea from Disruptive Builds, although Disruptive Builds used end lights, or whatever they're called, end rods. I don't know the name. It looked a lot better than what I made here, but you know what? Hey, it's good for a man like me. I'm happy with this. I just kind of wish anyways, so it was another swarm night, so I got on the camera and I watched the attack. Look at this. A giant spider with a bunch of heads attacked my base. Kind of looked like a... What did I write in my script here? It kind of looked like something that was growing on one of my moldy plates on my deck. Why would I write that? I don't need to be sharing that with the world. Anyway, so along with it, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that spawned. The defenses, though, they seem to work. But during one of the camera inspections, for a split second, there was a glitch, and I saw something that I probably wasn't supposed to see. A beacon. Growing somewhere near my bunker, underground. You know, when a man is in a situation like this and there's a glitch that gives him this information, you know what? You're gonna take that information and run with it. So in the morning, I went to go look for it because that's something you had to deal with right away. So I went down to the cave and I got like trampled by like one of those big giant spider things with the heads. So I had to barricade myself in, and then I jumped down into darkness, not knowing what was down there. And then I started getting attacked by an invisible enemy. I had no idea what to do. I started running like a scared animal, and I backed myself into a corner, but I remembered that I had put fire barbed wire down there, and that I thought if I ran through it, whatever it was that was chasing me might also get snagged, and it would kill it. And that's what it did. An absolute moment of genius on my part, and a very dire situation kept me alive there. So whatever it was died, which was good. But I was starting to think, okay, we're dealing with invisible parasites now. That would be, I'm gonna figure out how to disable that in the mod. Turns out it was just a glitch. Using the cameras makes the parasites go invisible sometimes. So it's kind of a catch-22. You get to see them once and then you don't get to see them again. So I didn't know that. It was kind of ended up being a problem. When it was dead though, I tried to leave, but there was a lot of parasites in the way. I killed them, but that big disgusting one came back. I barely got out of there, and I did not find the beacon. The next day I went back to the old house and I enchanted my helmet with fire thorns. The idea was that if anything hit me, even if it was invisible, it would start burning. So the fire thorn enchant, that was one that I needed to have. That was an amazing enchant to get. And then I worked on cleaning up the inside of the bunker a little bit. I dug the walls out. I added some bricks and wood supports. But you know, I started thinking about how none of these blocks are reinforced down here. And that if there was a parasite that was for some reason in the walls and it had the ability to break blocks and these weren't reinforced, this entire safe room down here is completely pointless because it's gonna bust through this wall like the Kool-Aid guy. And just yeah, it's starting to stress me out a little bit. So I went back to the cameras to try and find where that beacon was, and I did. I used the glitch again, but I think it was glitched. I don't know, but it was the thing that was hitting me while I was down there. So I reloaded the game and went back down there, and sure enough, there it was. It was no longer invisible. So that's when I realized the cameras make everything go invisible. So while they were good, you know, I had a man who considered using them every single time. Anyway, so I killed it, and yeah, I got rid of it. I don't know what I don't know what I wrote my script here about blowing it up. So I went back to the old, very old house. Like, you remember that castle when I was very close to just giving up on this whole thing? I went back there and I mined out more of those reinforced blocks because I thought, okay, we're gonna use those down in the bunker. And I basically took everything. And when I got back home, it's just never ends. I was attacked by an assimilated Enderman, and thank God for my bunker design because it chewed him right up. On day 65, I was hoping for a nice calm day with no parasites, nothing jumping out of the sky, nothing breaking through walls, no tentacles coming up through the ground. Just a nice calm day, all right? So I spent the entire day working on the bunker. I cleaned up the floors a bit. I dug out a considerable amount of the wall, and then I replaced it with reinforced stone bricks that I had mined the day before. And, you know, it was starting to look good. I was a man who was feeling good. I was very happy. Things were finally turning around. And then, yeah.
Okay. That's...
Honestly, I have no clue what stage 4 does, but you just know it can't be good. It absolutely can't be good. On day 66 in my script, I just wrote no. So I'm gonna go ahead and just... whatever happened on day 66 is... You're watching it on screen right now, because I got no idea. So the next day, parasites were oozing out of the area behind the bunker. I kept finding the biggest, nastiest ones there, so I suspected that there must be something down there that's causing these things to spawn. That must be where another beacon is or something. The one that made us go to stage 4. So I went there and I found a cave. I climbed in and it did not take long for me to start finding just disgusting parasites.
Hello? Any weirdos down here? Yep. Right there. Okay. You're not here for a reason. Stuck in the water. Look at that thing. Oh. That's dead. They keep them back up. There's so many of them. You'll see it crawl back up from that. Yeah, where are you gonna go now? Look at that. That's how you deal with a problem like that. Can't believe I used one of those on one of those spiders. Do you see that? That's how I'm dealing with it. It survived! It's dead, okay, okay. That's how you deal with something like that. I think I already said that. There's more. There's so much down here. What is that thing? I'm out of arrows. Did this have spawned beacons? They keep forming. What is going on here?
This was a much bigger problem than I anticipated, and I did not have enough firepower on me to burn these things out. So my plan was to come back with more. I dug a tunnel up from wherever this thing was, and so I could find it easily in the future. Because I didn't want to have to go through the cave again and go through a bunch of tunnels and get chased by whatever else it was going to spawn. So this nice little stairway up and down from here was going to be a direct route to whatever it was that was going on down here. So I got back to my base in the morning. I grabbed my bombs, and I went back.
What are you doing? There's just... It's gonna get teleported. Oh, no, it's not. Look at that thing. Again, you know how you deal with this stuff? It didn't do anything. Well, this isn't... Oh! Why did I say something? Go, 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 go. Oh, oh! Get out of here! Get out of here now! Oh, oh! Go, go! What is this thing? The fingers. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. No, it's gonna pull me into it. It's gonna pull me into it. It keeps pulling me closer. It keeps pulling. Stop it! His fingers! I gotta get out of here. Not good. I don't want to waste a bomb if it doesn't do anything. Oh! There's no way that didn't hurt it. There we go. I don't know why I doubted it. Look at the lake. Is that it? Do I stop the spread? Or am I gonna start hearing doing? Boing. There's more. Oh.
Once I cleared everything out, I returned home hoping that, you know what, that was going to stop the spread. Just tonight, end it, all right? But day 69, I could finally relax and work on my house. So I went down to the bunker. I started replacing more of the floor and fixing the wood. The wood supports I set up, they kept burning. And I suspect it's because there was lava near them. I didn't know that could happen, but it was kind of annoying me. You build something, you come back, it's burnt down. And you do it over and over again until you question why that's happening. Anyways, I was getting annoyed with my garden, though. The The beams. They kept coming out. It was, I've been down there all day, and it was time to go hit the dusty trail, go to bed. So I went over to the ladder, and the weirdest thing in the world happened to me. Mind you, this was at like 4:30 in the morning, and I was starting to think, okay, maybe I'm just super tired, and I don't know what happened. So then I looked over the footage, and it was a glitch. Yeah, I was worried I was losing my mind, but no, it legitimately glitched. I glitched up the ladder. If you ever seen that before, let me know, because that was very bizarre, very weird to happen. Anyway, so I wanted to go back to the old house to enchant some stuff, because I noticed that I was now level 42. So I walked outside, saw an Enderman, and made the poor decision to say,
look at that. I'm not even scared of these things anymore. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, it'll go. Alright. Okay, I think I heard a beacon, so... What? What is going on? It's just too much. I heard a beacon.
I got over to the house, enchanted my stuff, and got some books, and I wanted to get home as soon as possible.
Don't want to be out too long. You know why? You know what's tonight? A bad night to be out. That's what it is. So, I keep glancing over at the timer. Take a look at the sky. We're gonna make this quick. We're gonna throw a book in there. We're gonna see what we get. Loyalty, boring, straight, efficiency 1. I'm just wasting levels at this point. Level 41, that's a huge level. Razor's Edge, Underwater Strider, Butchering, that's another bad one. Don't want that. Plowing, Razor's Edge. I don't know what Razor's Edge does. Hey, what's this? Blast Protection 4, Lesser Flame. Projectile, just wasted my levels. Wasted my beautiful levels. Razor's Edge, Lesser Flame, Advanced Fire Protection. Come on, just throw my levels away. Lucky Throw, Sharpness 2, Bane of Anthropods. Just a bunch of waste of time. Sharpness 3. I will take. There we go. Aqua Affinity, Protection 2. I will take. What does Desolator 2 mean? I don't know what that does. I'm not taking any risks. Combat, Feather Falling, Projectile Protection. Alright, well. There we go. Time to go home. Don't have enough time to play games right now. Because tonight's going to be an absolutely brutal swarm. Hey! See you later. Enough. Yeah, and you take your little head, crawl on somewhere else.
But I am one dumb man, because when I said that, I thought it was day 71, not day 70. Because tomorrow was the swarm. So with my extra day now that I found out that it was not the swarm tonight, I wanted to build a small tower above my bunker so that in the event of a beacon or a tentacle or some sort of flying spreader, I would be equipped to take it out without having to leave my bunker. So I could just go up there, shoot at it, take it out, and it was going to be all good. But, you know, yeah, I don't know. So I started building this thing, and but I didn't get it done before nightfall, and I felt it was unsafe to continue working on it, given the fact that there was a swarm that night. So I just sealed it up for the night, and I got ready for another absolute onslaught of parasites.
Here we go. Oh! the door. Oh! 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 Okay. Oh, we got it. We got one. Okay. Okay, this is exactly why I made the tower. Okay. Did you do this? This is exactly why I made the tower. Oh, here comes another wave. That's... There's nothing they can climb. See, there it is down there. What is that? Some sort of weapon. Okay. Down, 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 down. Now you do? I'll show you what you do. When you start seeing that sort of stuff. You do this. You go down here. You close this door. You bring out the monitor. You stand right over here, nice and far. And you... Look at this. Look at this. Oh! Oh! This is horrifying. Oh no. Why are the skeletons? You gotta leave. This thing, look, it's gonna kill all these skeletons. Okay, good. What is that guy doing? He was like, see, this man's standing up for me saying, okay guys, relax. We don't need to be going in there. No need, like, come on. Leave. This guy's out. You know, this guy right here, if he survives, I'm taking him down with me. What's going on up there? Where's the explosions coming from? What is that? What is that? What? Is that thing? Okay. Hey. Oh, okay. See, there's one to see you hiding too. Oh, here they come. Oh, I got one of those flying things. Oh, there. No. This man's still helping me out. Look over there on the right. Look at the right over there. What is going on? That's another whole wave coming in. I need more of these barricades. Here we go. Everyone go on in. Look at this. At least they fall for it. They walk right in. They explode. Look at the right side of the screen. There's something in the water. There's something up there too. I can't. Oh, giant spider! Here we go. They're creeping and crawling across the thing. The air is quiet. The horde has stopped. It hasn't stopped. Look around. And what is the thing that's bombing people? There's a pig. There's still... I'm not... Oh, this thing is spreading. What have you done? What are you doing? What if I stand here? Do you think that's going to move them into a... Yeah, there we go. follow me. They know where I am. That's just nice. Look, there's a cow coming down here. Walked right into the barbed wire. Those guys, I don't even know what to say about that. I gotta deal with that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Stuff just pops. It just stresses me out. Another thing just popped open. Anything else popping open today? Okay. Whatever. What? I don't know what that is. But you hear that? This is what you do. You go straight back down here. You run to the front right corner. You take a look. Do you see that? Do you see that? Right there. I don't know what... I was about to go up there. What is... What was that thing? I'm gonna die doing this. This is gonna be a mistake. Like... That beacon needs to go away. Yeah, see, there's thunder going off. I don't... Where is it? And what am I gonna do about that? I didn't know there was water... They're gonna pull me into one of the pits. They're gonna pull me in one of the pits. Why are they here? Why are they underneath my base? What? Why are they underneath my base? What is that? What is that?
Okay, so that did not go as planned. That got completely out of hand. So I fled to that boat that I found a while ago, and I stayed there for several moments while I tried to figure out what my next move was. But I didn't even want to be on open water after knowing that there's now water parasites. Why did I say water like that? There's parasites in the water. Okay, I didn't even know those were in this, but now they are. So that's good. Nowhere safe. Love that. And my whole plan was evolved around water. So hey, you know what? Send them in there. Big parasite squids. That's good. So I went back to the old house and I hid underground for the night. In the morning, I came back up and I took on that yellow eye. It turns out they're easy to kill. They're scary. I killed it and then I slowly made my way back home, being sure to sail past the beach a few times because I didn't know what had survived, right? And knowing these things, I assumed that they were still there, but lucky for me, they had either left or despawned. I was really hoping that they despawned and didn't just move to somewhere else in the forest. Anyways, once it was clear, I moved in. I added some more defenses to my bunker, like barbed wire. There was some more fences. I made the pits bigger. I just made a couple extra tweaks after what I had saw the night before. I made a few adjustments because I did not want that to happen again. I took some of the hardened bricks and I went up the tower to make it bigger and more secure. I had spent most of the day working on this tower trying to get it to look nice, but it's hard to make these things look good. I needed to be able to shoot out of it and also have it be strong enough that if I didn't know what was coming next, if there was a Donkey Kong parasite that was going to throw a boulder or someone who was going to, I didn't know what to expect. So I just wanted this thing to be secure, but it's hard to make it secure and look nice because you need bulk and you know what? It doesn't matter. Whatever I'm explaining right now, it does not matter. What I ended up doing was putting some fence pieces up that would hopefully allow me to shoot out of it and not get shot into, even though it was just an open hole, so I don't know what I was thinking. So I got this thing set up, and, you know, it was okay. It was fine. But the next day when I went outside to look at it, it looked so bad. It just looked like this giant lollipop growing out of my nice bunker. But I didn't have time to think about it too long, because You can't. You only get about 30 seconds of peace in this mod pack before something comes and tries to kill you.
I think I've had enough. I think I've had enough of these parasites.
I was getting fed up with these things. I was getting absolutely fed up with parasites, and I wanted them all to die. I was done with them. So I went into my bunker, and I started flipping through the pages of what I could build, and I was looking for the perfect weapon to get rid of these things. And that's when I found this.
Flamethrower shaft.
That was part of a flamethrower, and the moment I saw that, I knew then and there that this was something that I had to make. So I looked through the various parts that I needed, and it was not something simple. This was a big project if you wanted to make one of these. Without getting too complicated in my explanation, there were multiple parts that you needed to make the flamethrower, like the shaft, tank, igniter, and there's probably like 10 other things I'm not thinking of at the top of my head right now. There was a lot of things that you needed to make, and they all required different things, but the most common element was organic steel. To get organic steel, you needed to take iron, leather, and parasite chunks and combine them to make pestilent chunks, which you would then combine with 4 other pestilent chunks and 4 more iron, or 5, I can't remember, to get semi-organic ingot. I'm trying to remember all this, which you would then smelt to get one single piece of organic steel. That was a lot of work for one piece of steel, and to make this flamethrower, you needed a lot of that steel. In other words, this flamethrower was going to be expensive, difficult, and time-consuming to make, but it would absolutely eviscerate, or I should say incinerate, parasites. And this was something that I needed to have. I had some parasite chunks, or I guess what are they called? Pestilent? I don't know. These little bean-looking things. I had some of them. But I was going to need more. I was going to need a lot more of these things. I also was going to need a ton of iron. More iron than I'd ever dreamed of. Stacks and stacks and stacks of iron. And then leather. So, leather was easy to get. You could just smelt food down. Iron was, I guess, easy to get. You just needed to mine for a while. And then the parasite chunks, I was going to need to start focusing on killing parasites more. The first thing that I wanted to focus on right now, though, was just trying to get more iron. So I went down into the bunker. And for some reason, I'm an idiot. I started mining down there, just opening up hallways and chasms on the other side of the walls to make it more likely for parasites. So I don't know why I did this. I think I realized as I was doing this that this was just a terrible decision. But I got some iron, came back up, and in the morning I made my first batch of pestilent chunks. But I was gonna need so much more than this. And iron was, I was absolutely out of iron, but I thought maybe I had some at the old house, so I went over there, and I figured, hey, even if I don't, I can at least mine there, because I'd rather parasites be spawning there than here. So I made my way over. I killed some parasites before I even touched the shore. Then I went down to see if I had iron, and I don't think I did, but that was fine. So I started mining, and I spent a good chunk of time down there mining. Mining as much iron as I could. I ended up going through some of the old tunnels that I had dug. And, yeah, I saw something weird in one of them.
What is that? Okay. Okay.
Of course, a man like me truly couldn't just walk away from that. So while my iron was smelting, I returned to that hallway with my fire grenades, and I started to investigate. And by investigate, I mean blow a massive hole into it. I gave it a few seconds, and I still heard footsteps.
I don't think it's dead. huge.
I needed to see what that was, so I made a new diamond pickaxe so that the super powered enchanted one that I had, it was just causing me problems. I don't know if like, doesn't matter. I made a new diamond pickaxe, right? Because this one was much slower and I could, I started digging a tunnel up. That's what I'm trying to say.
Look at it. You can remove blocks.
Whatever that thing was, it was not going down. So I had to hit, it was time for another grenade.
I don't know what to do.
It was finally dead. So I went up and carefully made my way over to whatever it was that was spreading this stuff.
Oh my god. Look at the size of this thing.
This was a parasite biome, which was caused by a high-level beacon that, if not dealt with, would eventually turn into a max-level beacon that would pretty much end my entire world and kill me. This was something that I needed to address immediately. And unfortunate for me, I had no more bombs in my inventory, because otherwise I'd just be chucking those things down there. So in the morning, I got in my boat, sailed home, getting chased by an adapted yellow eye. I got there, grabbed the bombs, came back, and I just started whipping those things in there.
Okay, minimizing. Oh. Second one. It's still alive.
I tried to sail home that night, but I started getting chased by things. There was Enderman chasing my boat. I think there was yellow eyes flying around. It was just not a good night to be out on the water. I wasn't even trying to be out on the water. I don't know why I did, to be honest. For some reason I was out there. But I ended up getting lost and finding a village and staying in that village until the sunrise. But for some reason, the day counter didn't update, and I got very, very confused, which is weird because when I was in the mine, it said day 76, which is technically in Minecraft days day 77, because day 1 in Minecraft is day 0 on this day counter. So if it said day 76, it was technically day 77. And so I it was nighttime. I sailed home, or I sailed to this village. I waited until the sun came up, and it still said day 76. So the day counter didn't. I don't know what happened here. This was supposed to be day 78 that we're going into, but you know what? Here we go, day 77 again. You know what they say? You get to live the best day of your life 2 days in a row. That's I don't know. So I found my way back, but I passed. Remember those bombs I kept seeing? These little bombs on the shore right there. Kept looking at those things and thinking, I would absolutely love to mine this thing and bring it down to that biome and just detonate this. But you can't. So I'll just pass by it. When I got back to my house, I made organic steel by mixing the iron with the pestilent chunks and then baking it. And I counted that you need 29 of these before you're able to make the flamethrower. Because, I wrote in my script, make sure that you talk about how many you need before. Okay, so I did not write that into the script, so now I'm telling you now, no, I'm not going to go back and add any voice clips over to before. Now you know I need 29 of these things, and after all of that, I only had 11. So I went out looking for more parasites to kill.
There's something huge right there. There's something huge right there. It's right there, it's in the trees. Those things. I don't think they actually have any attacks. Okay, they do. Okay, too many of these things. Too many of these things. Too much stuff going on.
I made more of that steel stuff, but I saw that I could make fire bombs with just a few ingredients, and one of them was paper. I didn't have any sugarcane, so I went out to get that. And while looking for it, I ended up sailing down the bank, and I found some. And I also stopped by that factory that I found before. And I'm going to be honest, I did a little bit of cheating. I went online and I started looking up a little bit more about this mod, and I learned that if you find one of these factories in the wild, that there should be some goodies hidden underneath the furnace. So I went look at this. I went over to the lava. I think I was acting like I didn't know this. Yep, boom. I'll take a look in the chest. Oh, got some good stuff there. And I looted it. And I don't know. I think I got this grenade. I don't even think I wasted this grenade like 5 seconds later. I 'Cause I now had 17 of the 29 organic steel that I needed to make the flamethrower, and I almost had enough stuff to make the new fire grenades. However, I didn't have string, but I had enough. I thought I had some of the old house, so I went over. I only had a little, but I made the new grenades, and I wanted to test them out, so I carefully made my way back to where that massive beacon was.
I'm like hearing a weird noise. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. After hearing that, I'm just leaving. Normally I'd want to know what it is. Don't care. Don't care. I'll tell you what it is. It's a man running out of a hole. That's what that is.
I needed more iron, and I needed more organic stuff. So the next swarm night, my plan was to not hide inside, but rather go out and fight stuff in a very careful manner, because I didn't want to die this late in the evening. But for now, I needed to focus on getting iron. So I went mining, and in the evening of what I thought was day 80, I returned home, not realizing that I had been mining for nearly like 20 minutes. And it was actually the night of day 81, meaning it was a swarm night.
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't know what was happening tonight. Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. Wait, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. See the little things? I need them. Right now, well, there's nothing going. Look at all the wolves! Look at all the wolves! Oh! I was gonna go out, but as soon as this is over, look at the horses. Oh, here comes everyone. Everyone's having a good time. They're all exploding. Big spider coming through. All right, hey, how's it going? These are all small parasites. Like, part of me thinks that if I went out there, I would survive. I want to get all of those little bits. Oh, dude, I might need to do it. Oh, there's so many. Look, there's another. I don't want to be down here while that's what's going on. It's just, I'm gonna lose all the bits. They're despawning. I need to get them. Oh, this could be the end of it. Oh, but I need to do it. I need the flamethrower. If I'm quick and if I'm precise and if I run just right, there's no spiders. And there's no other extra things that I haven't encountered yet. Just a quick trip out the door. Okay. Just a quick. That's gotta be it, right? There's something just inside. a beacon there. Oh, I just got so many. I got so many.
In the morning, I came up and things had already gotten a little bit funky.
Oh! 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 What is that thing? It's just that is bigger than one of the regular head things.
So I made more organic steel, and then I pressed wires to make grenades. I also didn't know how my tower... my tower's just looking so bad. So I wrote my script. I'll be forced to fix it, even though it's not important. Yeah, you don't end up fixing it, all right? You end up... That thing ends up getting blown... I'm not gonna... By this point, I had enough organic steel, but I also needed more parasite parts for the other parts of the flamethrower. You need even more iron. I was able to make 3 more grenades for now, but it was just iron. Iron was the thing that I needed. I had iron on the mine always. So I left the house to get some, and I discovered something interesting nearby.
Oh! Horse in a tree. Wow. I really want this guy. Yep, I need him. I need him. But I also really need... There's no horse over there. I really need iron. I guess I gotta kind of think about it. What's more important right now?
I really wanted to put a name tag on this guy to preserve him, but it was at the old house, and I didn't have time for this stuff. I couldn't be messing around. I was running out of time, and I needed a flamethrower. So I had to ask myself what was more important right now. Getting iron so that I could make grenades to keep myself alive for the next 17 days, or getting a name tag for a horse that wants to kill me.
Where's my name tags? You know where it probably was? Probably was in this chest when I got blown up by someone else.
While I was there, I figured that I would I'd choose the worst place on Earth to get iron, right next to the big parasite hive. But I had my grenades, so I thought that would be okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Okay. Oh! Did I just hit that thing with a stake? What was that?
Now, this might seem like a terrible idea being here and getting iron here, but I was thinking that I could potentially get parasite parts that I needed to finish making the flamethrower.
What is going on right there? Okay, something's chasing me. Something's chasing me. Okay. Yeah. No, 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 no. There's something over there. There's still stuff spawning. There's still large creatures spawning. The problem has not been dealt with. I was gonna be like, oh, problem solved. Okay. I better solve the problem.
I got the stuff that I needed, and it was time to go home. In the morning, when I got back, I immediately got to work. Now I just needed bones and rotten flesh. I realized the best place to get that was at the old dungeon, and so I went there and I killed some zombies and skeletons. And in the morning, I built the flame core and infused it with the flamethrower. I was finally ready to light this thing up and incinerate parasites. So I took it out next to that giant parasite thing near my bunker and let it rip. But nothing came out, and I was extremely confused. So I hopped over into a different world in creative and tried using it, and it worked. But when I switched to survival, it did not work, and I could not figure it out. I tried adding all sorts of things to my inventory, and nothing worked until I added fuel cores. So I learned to make it work, you need fuel cores, which are, they're not, there's just always more, you know, there's always more you gotta do, always. So I learned how to make them. They require fuel capsules, which first are made from stained glass panes, and iron. Always more iron. But luckily I had a decent amount of that. So I made a bunch of these capsules, and next what you had to do was fill them with fuel. And to get fuel, you could use parasite parts and or coal. And depending what you added to them, you got more or less fuel. So the juicier the parasite part, the more fuel you got. So I filled a ton of them, and I was ready to go.
All right, this should work. All right, I'm back. You know what? I got a new thing. Oh!
Okay, day 87 to 90. I'm gonna be honest, I have absolutely no idea what I was doing during that time. I believe I was probably working on the flamethrower, probably running around killing parasites. Just whatever you're seeing on screen right now is what I was doing, right? There it is. Day 90, the last 10 days, and truly couldn't believe that I was still alive. So I had no idea how I was. Anyways, I had a good stash of flamethrower fuel, but I was still worried that I was gonna need more, especially when it didn't kill this long arms as fast as I thought it would.
All right, here we go. Hey, yeah, come on, try it. Look at that. Annihilate.
Honestly, I have no idea why I was out here doing this stuff right now. I should have been just back at the base preparing. I figured arrows would be a good idea to have, so the next day I tried to, I don't know, was out getting arrows or something like that. But then it was a swarm night, all right? That's the most important part here.
Come out and let's get ready to get incinerated. Oh, look. 1 parasite. Okay, 2 parasites. Okay. This might be stupid, but I'm gonna try something. Oh! This is probably stupid, but you know what? Yeah. Where? On my house? No. I refuse. I want the bits. I want all the bits. I want everything. I want those. I want those big time. Those I need. Everything's on the water. If I go quick, I can get it. Oh. Oh! Nope. Don't know what that is. Why can't I get through the door? That's terrifying. No, I thought we were done. Lasered me. Giant. Look at the. The cow. Oh. The fence to get him. I gotta get rid of that thing that's shooting acid at me. Oh! 5! What do you mean 5? No, 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 no. Oh my! Not another wave. No, 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 relax. Burn this thing down. Where's the monitor? I left the monitor up there. No more spawning, but I gotta deal with the ones that are alive still. I'm not fighting them at night.
These swarms were getting more and more intense. I wanted to get as many parasite parts as I could, but there were still a lot of mobs left in the morning that I had to kill. Once they were dealt with, I went outside and I cleaned up as much as I could. Then I saw that something, who knows what at this point, had blown a hole into the hill behind my bunker. Luckily, those reinforced blocks that I had spent so much time getting actually stopped them from getting completely in, but who knows what else was going to start coming, because I was trying to kill as many yellow eyes as I could, though, because the bones that they dropped were very, very useful.
I don't know how I'm gonna kill that thing. How many arrows? I have 31 arrows. Okay. There's 2 of them, and then there's. I can't have this guy patrol. He's dead. Oh! Okay, the spider goes down easy, but what is this thing? Oh, there's another one of those things in there. Boom! Oh. No, no. What the? No, I'm not dying to a horse. Oh my. Oh no, no. I'm not going out in a boat. Down to 21 arrows. I can't. There's another one there. Oh, there's another one down.
With this stuff that I got, I made more fuel. And I was starting to notice a bit of a problem with my bunker in the morning. Tentacles, you know, the big long things that kind of creepy, they kept popping up inside of my bunker. And I have zero clue where these things were coming from. But it wasn't long before I found out where they were coming from.
What is that? What is that?
There was so much damage to my bunker. So I had to spend the day fixing it. And between day 94 and 96, I really didn't do much. I explored a bit, I repaired gear, basically killed time until the final battle. And on day 96, the very last thing that I wanted to do was build a fully secure panic room made from obsidian. The idea was that if one of these things somehow got through all of my traps and smashed its way into the lower bunker, this was a final line of defense that I could go into and entomb myself into to get to the morning of day 100 and say that I survived. I didn't know if they could break obsidian. I didn't know anything, but this was a Hail Mary in case of complete failure. So I went to the Nether portal and I started mining obsidian. Then I got back and started building it. And I kept working on the next day and even brought some of the explosives that I had found, like that barrel and some TNT and some other stuff. I just brought it all down here just in case that I got chased down here. I fixed up some of the traps outside of the bunker on day 98. I replanted fire flowers and basically just kept prepping for the final swarm. And on day 99, I finished the panic room, but my bunker was already under attack by tentacles, which usually meant something big and scary was nearby.
Okay. 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 I don't know. Okay. That shouldn't be in my house. Look at this huge thing right there. Yep. Gotta patch that hole. For sure, gotta patch that hole. Look at this giant thing. You know what? Not my problem anymore. This is what I'm worried about. This is exactly what I'm worried about.
But by nightfall, I was ready for the final swarm.
Alright. You know, tonight, well, I'm not afraid. I have no idea what that thing is. Okay, that's a lot of scary stuff coming. You know what? Okay, that thing is just destroying my base. Yep, already in the bunker. I don't... Yeah, Yeah, that can just get out of here. This is supposed to be my bunker. Well, this is a safe place. I have no idea what's going on above me right now. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, like, look at this. What is that stuff? What is all this? Okay. I'm just gonna start sitting here. That's exactly what I want to do. You know what? I'm doing one better. I'll sit right here. I have a little peek. See what's going on around me. I'm gonna look up top. Oh. There's my bunker. Okay, well, yeah, that camera was destroyed. Where are you going? Look at this man right here, running straight in there. Alright, there it is. The morning of day 100.
I survived. I survived a living hell for 100 days. And the only thing that I wanted to do now was nuke these things. Turn them into glass. I wanted to bomb, incinerate, destroy, and level this entire world and every single parasite that was here. During this 100 days, I wanted to originally my plan was to find a way to build an atomic bomb and detonate it on day 100. But I couldn't do it. I tried to make a detonator. I tried to find a way to move those bombs that I found early on. I tried everything, but it just wasn't a mechanic, or at least a mechanic that I could figure out to do in time of the 100. I wasn't able to do it, but I still want you to see what would have happened had I been able to do this. Okay? I brought one of those bombs down into the parasite biome, and then I detonated it. This nuclear wasteland set the stage for the next 100 days in an apocalypse video. I'll see you then.